So
it's being recorded, right? That's
yep.
fine.
Yep.
Fine with me.
Yeah. Tanya macam nak start dulu. Can we start? Okay, can we start now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just waiting.
Hello everyone, today we are conducting an interview for our subject COM 2603 Pragmatics of Intercultural Pragmatic on the topic of Discord. I'm FAHIM and
I'm Izzuddin Azri. So before starting, can we have our interviewee to briefly introduce yourself and tell us why you are the right subject for the interview? So without further ado, let's
Hello. I'm Cedric. I think you guys can just call me Cedric. That's fine, right? Yeah. I guess I've been selected for this interview because I've been using Discord for a while, and I'm not from where you guys are.
we are from
I guess that's. Sorry.
We are from Malaysia.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's why I've been picked, right?
yes.
Okay. Please carry on.
Okay. So for the first question, this could be an intriguing question to begin with. So actually, how do you become a part of this popular culture, Discord community?
So me personally, I believe I was around 14 years of age when I started using Discord, and it was out of necessity, but mostly curiosity to communicate with other people, other players in a game that I played. The game's called Burrow Trauma, and do I need to elaborate what it is? I guess I have to, right?
Yeah.
So I had to use Discord because I wanted to communicate with players from this game called Burrow Trauma. And to sum up what Burrow Trauma is, it's basically it's like a crew role-playing submarine game. It's like has like elements of horror and science fiction. So I wanted to like be able to communicate with the crew, the other players that were playing the game with me. It's like a multiplayer game. So I ended up using Discord for that. That's how I became part of Discord.
Thank you. For the second question, who is your bad boy and who influenced you to use Discord? It could be friends, family, or anyone else.
To be completely honest, I didn't really have anyone who influenced me to use Discord. I mean, I guess I could say like the players and friends that I met in that game in particular. It could have been the ones who influenced me to use it, because yeah, that was the main reason I started using Discord. It was to play the game with my friends. So I can say no one really influenced me. I found Discord on my own when I decided I wanted to be able to talk to people in game better. Uh, yeah. But sorry. If I had to talk about a backbone, I guess it'd be the best friends I met in that game. So yeah.
So, okay, for the next question, what do you believe people think of Discord? Like for me personally, Discord was an application that allowed me to communicate with others while playing video games. And I've noticed that many online game streamers use Discord to communicate with other streamers. And that is all I can think of. So what do you believe people think of Discord in your own perspective?
I'd say I agree with your perspective, because I'd say Discord, I think most people think Discord is a great platform for doing just that, for communicating with friends and family. but mostly gaming communities, which you're right about as well. And I think Discord does that effectively. Discord's a really good platform for doing just that, communicating with communities and even friends and family.
Okay. Next question. How do you think others view you after you become entangled in this pop culture? To be honest, I consider you to be a major influencer right now. Or maybe I'm wrong?
A major influencer? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't I don't think so. Um, to be honest, I don't think joining Discord really changed anything for me. Um, because in my country, a lot of people also use Discord, and I guess you could agree, right, that Discord is popular around the world. So I see no reason why people would view me um any differently. So, but admittedly, I'm a gamer myself, and I'm not really ashamed to admit it. That's why I spend quite a lot of time on Discord and in turn in front of my computer. But I still don't think Discord really changed that for me. Maybe finding friends or like different people on Discord. I guess that's one thing that it affected about me as a self. You know.
Okay. So up to the next question. Does Discord really help you stay socialized as well as improving your social skills? Like, isn't it possible that it will help you improve something about yourself?
Um, I guess I could say yes. Um, because Discord, just like any socializing platform, like let's say Facebook or Instagram, it allows us to connect with different people around the world, right? And I would say that's a great way to learn about people from other countries, which I have learned about people from other countries. It, I've met a variety of people from my time using Discord, and many of my best friends, many of my friends are from different countries. Like take Malaysia. I met some from Indonesia, Australia. I even met Japanese, Chinese people using this platform, and I'd say that's a really good way to improve your social skills is by interacting with basically strangers that you've never met before. I think Discord is a great way to improve your maybe not the great way to improve your social skills. Maybe you should just get out. But yeah, I'd say Discord did help me. I don't know about other people, but yeah, I think it helped me as well.
Okay, and then the next question um, that comes to my mind, like I'll give you like an example. I used to play online games that required me to communicate with my teammates. So the way I communicate with strangers in online games really helps me with my real life interactions with others. So how would you describe yourself in terms of Discord relationship and the way you interact with others in real life? How Discord shaping the way you talk to people based on different circumstances?
Um, I guess Discord helped me for one become more culturally sensitive to like people from other nations. You're right. I use Discord as well for communicating with like let's say a first person shooter game. It helped me interact with people in many different circumstances. Like say um, you have you have randoms on your team that don't even or barely speak English, right? Maybe you got Russian or Chinese teammates. Uh, I'd say kind of helped me to like be more open minded about that by just I don't know, being more sensitive, being nicer to them, and I guess that also helps me in real life. I think it really did. I think it helped me to interact better with like strangers in a way, you know. No one's gonna be a professional at it immediately, I don't think. So that's my take on it.
Thank you. For my question, as far as we know, Discord covers global interaction. Have you ever encountered any difficulties or negativity as a result of verbal interaction in Discord community?
Yes, I have. But first, I'd like to say that I think it's normal that you do have bad experiences. I think it's inevitable that that actually happens. I've met like toxic people on the platform, and you know, I'm pretty sure every platform has that kind of people. You know, so I'd say it's not really a problem with Discord, but more of a a human problem, so to say. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the negativity in Discord.
Okay, like when you said you've met some toxic people, so how do you label that person is toxic in online games? Do you
Like
get
how
what I
I
mean?
like how do I think they're toxic or
Yeah,
what? I mean, for one, like they're throwing insults at you, like calling you names. You know, they're calling you stupid. You know, stuff like that. But they're also like people who are just generally rude. You know, like I don't know. It's just the way you talk. You know, usually you learn that from your family, and I think I don't really know how to explain it very well, right? I guess toxic is very subjective, but yeah, I've met toxic people. To me, at least, you know, maybe it's different to you guys on what you describe it as.
sure.
Okay. How does Discord handle your privacy? Like, do you have faith in Discord privacy protection? Um, no.
Um, yeah, I actually have an interesting take on this. Um, I actually do follow some online privacy activists. Like, they value their privacy very well, and I would say Discord. I think Discord is bad at handling your privacy simply because it's what you call proprietary software. It means like it's made by companies that don't share the code with you, so you can't really tell if like they're being transparent about your privacy. We simply don't know what they do with your data, right? Compared to like open source. Um, you guys know what open source is, right? Like you can see the code and audit it yourself to see like what's going on with your data. So I'd say I wouldn't trust Discord. I wouldn't trust them like I wouldn't trust Facebook either or Metaverse, you know. Because yeah, it's proprietary software. We can't really audit it. But maybe, you know, who knows? Maybe they actually do protect your privacy. But we can't say because it's closed source. But yeah.
Like to be honest, I was like you too. I don't trust Facebook. Those like the Mark Zuckerberg memes, you know.
Yeah, yeah, it's lizard memes. Yeah, I understand. Well, yeah, Mark's really sus. He's really sus. I agree.
So for the next question, does Discord have any age restriction? And what age do you think the most suitable to start using Discord? Like as for me, I only started using Discord recently, and I still don't fully understand how it works.
Hmm. Um, I'm not really sure, but I think if I remember correctly, the age restriction for Discord is 13 or 14. It's maybe 13, 14, one or the other. And I think this is high enough for Discord, not for me, but like high enough that they wouldn't hurt their user base. You know, because like I believe a lot of Discord users are actually minors, like you know, like under the age of 18. And I know that because I used Discord when I was like around that age as well. Um, but so me personally, I think I don't know. Is this me trying to protect the kids? I'd say they
Yeah.
should like put it higher. I'm sure you guys know what I mean, but we'll get to that later, right? I'd say I'd rather raise it maybe like 16 or something like that. So yeah, my take on that question.
Okay, since you say that, why do you think we need to use Discord right now? Or our age?
Uh, can I just say I don't really. Is it okay that I don't want to recommend Discord to people? Is that all right? But I'll explain my answer. That's all right, right?
I understand.
Okay, so I don't. I'm not really. I wouldn't really go out telling people to use Discord. But if they already use it, I'd let them. But my reasons why I wouldn't recommend Discord. Uh, it's a very long, not really a long list, but I can't really explain it all in one go. But some of them are like very controversial topics, like Discord moderation, uh, and uh, pedophilia. The minors in Discord. That's a big problem too. So I don't recommend kids to use Discord in particular. That's why I want the age limit to be higher. But then kids still bypass that anyway. So those are some of my reasons why I wouldn't recommend Discord.
Okay, so now we go to the next question. Do you believe that Discord has the potential to be used as our daily drive media? Because as you may know, some applications such as Telegram were once used as a secondary social media platform, but now everyone uses it for daily purposes, like for businesses as well as classes.
Oh, yeah, I actually didn't know that. But for Discord, to be honest, I don't really know if it's possible. But if the company decides, like the developers decide that they want to go to that direction, I guess they could if they wanted. But right now, from what I see, is Discord is mainly aimed at like gaming communities, and now brand new is like students like you and me, right? They're like accommodating students and gamers mostly. Not really like something as general as, like, let's say Facebook or Telegram, like you mentioned. But I guess yeah, they could. They have the potential to do that as well.
Okay, and then this may be our most anticipated question, and um, perhaps the last question, I guess, because we really want to hear it from you. What are your expectations for future Discord use, and what improvements do you see as necessary for a better Discord experience?
Uh, be honest, if the developers of Discord don't really change anything, I don't really see anything different happening to Discord aside from like maybe like occasional update, a bug fix. But I mean, I guess Discord, I guess it could be more. It could be improved in more ways. Like you said, it could become a daily driver media. Sorry, excuse my uh yeah. But as for improvements, uh yeah, as I said earlier, there are many controversial topics about Discord, and I don't know if they can even be fixed. But if they can, that would be a very what do you say? Like, very good improvement. Maybe even necessary for a better Discord experience, right? Like I said earlier, yeah, moderator abuse, or like the pedophiles, the grooming of minors. That's a really bad problem in Discord. I'm sure you guys know all the memes about it, right? It's
Yeah.
a very rampant problem about Discord. But another problem I know that if Discord could fix, but I hardly believe they could, is the sanctions. Have you guys heard of the sanctions that the U.S. put on countries like Syria, Iran, Russia? Right? I mean, obviously, right? They sanctioned them because they're technically enemies right now. But as me personally, I have a friend from Iran, and just because one person is from a country doesn't mean that they support their government, right? So I find it unfair. I find it's discriminating that they ban people from those countries to use Discord. Yeah, in fact, he got banned. My Iranian friend got banned. I want to make that clear. He got banned from Discord, and the only reason I'm still talking to him right now on Discord is because he used a number, like those numbers that can be registered in different countries. So yeah, he basically used that to register an account on Discord. because they're banned. Iran is sanctioned by the U.S. and I think Discord is a U.S. based company, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But basically, they follow the sanction. So I think they shouldn't do that. It's not fair, you know. I think that could make Discord better if they do like lift those sanctions.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you.
So I guess that's all from us. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate your time, your effort on helping us with this assignment task. So we really hope to uh, communicate and interact more with you. Maybe in games, I guess.
Yeah, we could do that. That's fine with me.
Um, okay. So that's all from us. Thank you very much, Cedric. Man.
Yep. Thank you very much too. It's no problem. I really wanted to help you guys because as a student myself that's done research, I know it's hard to get interviewees. So I just said, why not? I have spare time. So yeah, I'm happy to help you guys.
If you have anything like you need help from us, interview session maybe, yeah, you can text us. No problem.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. Sure.